Hi folks, welcome to the next video. In working with the Jumbotron Carousel component, we'll talk about removing or replacing the image. Let's have a quick look. Here's our Jumbotron Carousel, and this would be an image that we would be replacing. In the demonstrations, we've used these little PNG images that we've cut out to, have a nice little bit of a drop shadow and whatnot. You can replace it with any image. If you want to do a little bit of work to do a nice cutout image, that would look great. But you can also use a standard, regular old square or rectangle JPEG image as well. That will work just as well. Let's show you how to replace the picture. Let's jump into Dreamweaver. Now we're carrying on from a previous video, so I already have my Jumbotron Carousel library page open. Library, sliders, Jumbotron Carousel, and the Jumbotron Carousel library page. Right, now to change an image, it's just like changing any image in your site or within any of the library components now. So if you've been through our previous tutorials, you'll know that you can simply import your new images, double click on an existing picture, and then use the select image source to browse, locate, and swap images with. But let's just run through the process anyways for those of you who haven't seen that yet. Okay, I have here a folder full of images that I've created for different reasons. Let's say we want to replace the image of the cell phone with an image of our plaque right here. All we need to do is import this image into our site, and the best place to do that is right into the images folder located in the Jumbotron Carousel folder. Okay, what we're going to do is just drag and drop it right in place there. Drag it on top, and there we go. There's our Jumbo 1 PNG. Now to change the image, we just simply double click on the existing picture. We're going to navigate to our images folder. Now, by default, your select image source will sort of go to the last folder you were looking at. If it doesn't, you simply just navigate through the library, sliders, Jumbotron Carousel, and the images folder. Find a replacement image, select it, and click OK. And that's all you have to do. Now I want to show you something that's kind of unique to the carousel, and that is when you put an image of a different height in here, the carousel will actually adapt to that new image height. It may be a good idea to trim your image size down, but I want to show you an example. Let's go back to our demonstration. Let's refresh the page. Actually, let's save the page first. We'll save to update. There we go. Then we'll go back and we'll refresh our example page, and there it is. But look, see how the background stretched out to fit the larger image? In most cases that'll work well. It may not in some cases, but as you can see here, the page snaps up to fit again for the remaining images, and it'll snap again a little bit down to accommodate the next picture. So the idea being is it gives you a little bit more flexibility. There we go. It pops into place and the page expands to show the picture. So it really depends on how much information you have in here, because we don't know ahead of time what you're going to be putting in. I personally would probably try and keep things about the same size just to keep the aesthetics from one slide to the other looking consistent, but you do have the option of using larger or smaller pictures.